Hello and welcome to another command block tutorial. Today's video we're going to be making the gravity hammer from Halo into a weapon that you can wield yourself. Now the gravity hammer itself is pretty simple, and if you saw my recent video on the lifesteal sword, the mechanic is pretty much the same. But basically all we're doing is every single time that we hit something with an iron axe, it's going to create a small explosion that lifts all nearby mobs up into the sky. It's a really effective crowd clearing weapon, and there's lots of different ways that you can adjust it to fit your own needs, but it works quite well, just as though I have it here, as just a whole crowd clearing weapon. Alright, let's get into the commands. As you can see here, there's actually not a ton of commands, and if you saw my recent video about lifesteal, you'll notice that most of the commands are exactly the same. But the mechanic of what's happening is that you saw all these guys had golden pants. What we're doing is we're placing a pair of golden pants on all mobs. Now, I will mention this does work on other mobs. For instance, I could have a pig in here as well, and it still works. The pig is actually wearing invisible pants. But the basic mechanic of what we're doing is we're giving a pair of golden pants with basically no durability on it to all mobs. Now, whenever we hit a mob, like with a melee attack, it's going to break those golden pants. Now we're going to detect that those golden pants have been broken, and that's how we know that the mob has been hit. Then we just check for any nearby player holding a golden axe, and boom, we can add this gravity hammer effect to them. In terms of the actual effects, we simply have a particle effect, a explosion sound, and of course the thing that is the levitation effect for all nearby mobs. So it's pretty simple, and I'll show you the commands right now. The first command that we have right here, this is just going to kill anything named gold leggings. Otherwise, you're going to occasionally get them dropping from random mobs, and seeing how nearly broken golden leggings aren't that useful, you might just want to do this. It is technically optional, but I would recommend it. The next command that we have here is going to be replacing the pants slot of all entities with a golden pair of leggings. We're also not doing it for armor stands just because you probably don't want this to work for armor stands, so yeah. Anything that's a mob that does not have the tag gold is going to be starting to wear gold leggings. They're going to have a durability of 999, or the ID value, which simply means that they'll be broken in a single hit. And that's what this first command does, and this is on a repeating 0-tick delay. Next up, we're going to be looking at this tag command right here. So basically what we're doing is, for anything that is of the family mob and it already is wearing gold leggings, but it doesn't have the tag gold already, we're going to give it the tag gold. This way, what we're doing here is making sure that it doesn't accidentally trigger upon a mob spawning in. This is the longest command here. We have two more commands like it. This is what's actually applying the effect. So what we're looking for is anything with the tag gold. That means it has already been given a pair of golden pants, but we're using hasitem to check for golden leggings with a quantity of 0. That means it does not have golden leggings, but it was already given golden leggings as represented by the tag. Then we're going to be checking for a nearby player within 5 blocks who is holding an iron axe in their main hand. Then, from that player, you're going to go out 3 blocks in the direction the player is facing, and then give an effect for all mobs within a 2.5 block radius, which give them levitation for 1 second. That's a multiplier of 10. If you want to make the mobs go higher, go ahead and make this a higher number. If you want them to go lower, make it a lower number. You could even change the effect if you wanted like a splash effect of maybe poison or instant damage. A lot of cool stuff you could do here. But I'm using a gravity hammer. Feel free to change this as you need to. The next command is very similar. We're doing almost exactly the same thing, so we're checking for a mob that does not have golden leggings, but does have the tag gold. Then we're checking for a player nearby who's holding an iron axe in their main hands. Then we're looking in front of them, and we're going to run this particle command, which is the little explosion particle that you see. Then the last command, like this is going to be doing the play sound. It's exactly the same command. We're doing the execute, then we're checking the hasitem of the player, then we're just going to be running a play sound. Finally, what we're going to do is we are going to remove the tag gold from anything that is not wearing golden leggings. Now the reason that we do this is that this command, the replace item, is going to now go back and reapply golden leggings. So that way, once they're broken and the commands are run, it's going to get its golden leggings back, which is what allows you to do it more than once per mob. Now, as I said in my last video, the only downside with this form of detection, or the only two downsides I should say, is that number one, all mobs like zombies and skeletons, anything that can have armor is going to be wearing golden pants. The other downside is that it's not going to detect the final lethal hit of something. So if I have this pig who's already on low health, if I kill him, it's not going to be able to detect it. But other than that, it's a pretty consistent system that's going to give you just this really cool gravity hammer. It's a really effective crowd clear weapon, and also if you guys have ever played Halo, it's just something based on Halo. So I hope you guys enjoy. One final note, if you do want this to work on players, anywhere that I have family equals mob in all the commands, go ahead and remove that. So go ahead and remove that anywhere that you see it if you want this to work on players. But keep in mind, this means that all players are going to be wearing golden leggings. So it's up to you if you think that's worth it or not. But if you want to do it, that's how you do it. Just go ahead and remove family equals mob from everything. It will work in multiplayer. It'll work for PvP. Right now I have it disabled for PvP just because of the gold leggings. Entirely up to you if you guys want to add it or not. But I hope you guys enjoyed and found this informative. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. But I also really recommend joining our Discord because our Excuse me. Just join our Discord. The link will be in the description. Goodbye.